Welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Roundup. The men's soccer team fell 2-1 to Coastal Carolina in the Big South semifinals last Friday. Mamadi Naipon scored the Panthers' only goal in the 60th minute. The Panthers finished the game with 8 of 13 shots on goal and 5 saves. The Panthers' valiant effort earned both sophomore Mamadi Naipon and redshirt freshman Cody Palmer a spot on the Big South men's soccer all-tournament team. In their final week of regular season play, the High Point volleyball team beat Charleston Southern on the road, winning 3 of 4 sets. HPU won the first and second sets, with the Buccaneers winning the third. But the Panthers came back for the win in the fourth with a score of 25-16. Senior Jamie McDonald had 3 block assists, tying the HPU single-season record with 90. Senior Molly Barlow was named to the Capital One Academic All-District team for volleyball by the College Sports Information Directors Association. She made history earlier this season by becoming the 8th player in HPU history to reach 1,000 career digs. Their victory was short-lived, however, followed by a 4-5 loss to Coastal Carolina the next day. It was a tough-fought match with the teams going back and forth the entire time. The Chanticleers won the first and third sets, with High Point winning the second and fourth. But it was Coastal Carolina who secured the win, winning the fifth set 15-10 and taking the match 3-2. The Panthers will finish their regular season with a 2010 overall record and a 9-5 record in league play. Both the men's and women's cross-country teams had disappointing finishes in the NCAA Southeast Regional. The men's team finished 17th, led by sophomore Jeff Lacoste, who placed 68th with a time of 31:43.97. Junior Patrick Crawford followed close behind, coming in 71st with a time of 31:56.24. Senior Jacob Smith came in 81st with a time of 31:59.83. The women's team did not fare much better, placing 21 in the regional competition, led by senior Kelsey Hunt, who finished 69th with a time of 22:02.77. Junior Kaylee Perry was next to finish for HPU in 74th place with a time of 22:07.79. Both the men's and women's basketball teams won their season openers at home in the Millis Center this past weekend. The women beat East Tennessee State in an 85-76 win. High Point gained the lead early, going back and forth with ESTU in the first half, but dominating the second, never giving up their lead. Senior Erin Reynolds scored 24 points with 11 assists, earning her 1,000th career point and a career high in assists. Junior Cheyenne Parker scored 28 points, a career high, with 13 rebounds and 5 blocks. The men's team followed with an 81-73 victory over UNC Greensboro later that night. Redshirt freshman John Brown and graduate student Alan Cheney dominated the game, scoring 43 of the Panthers' 81 points. Brown scored 28 points and had 8 rebounds, and Cheney had 15 points in just 16 minutes. Brown's performance led to him being named Big South Freshman of the Week. Freshman Adam Weary also scored 10 points. High Point led the game in points, rebounds, and assists. On Tuesday night, the women's basketball team lost a devastatingly close game to Furman, 64-62. With just over a minute of play left, the Paladins sunk 4 free throws to win the game. Stacia Robertson scored 13 points and had 8 rebounds for the Panthers, while Cheyenne Parker had 10 rebounds, 9 points, and 5 assists. The men's team crushed Appalachian State in an 86-64 victory. The Panthers came out strong, gaining an early lead that they would maintain the entire game. With a 46-26 lead at halftime, the Panthers sealed the Mountaineers' fate in the second half. Once again, John Brown and Alan Cheney dominated the court, with Brown scoring 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 2 steals, and Cheney with 18 points and 6 rebounds. That's all for now. Tune in next week for another edition of the Weekly Roundup.